Oh, hello? Am I audible? Am I audible? Hello? Okay, I'm audible. Okay. Has anyone suggested to play Moscow? Yes, a ton. I'm gonna play that next time I mess with the Siren. I haven't touched it in like 2 days. Okay, G-Vax, okay. Cruel Angel Thesis win. That is added to the third list. Win Saul Goodman. I don't know. I'm gonna play that at some point. I just don't know when yet. I mean, okay, GVAX, what are your questions, Sonny? How do you have this set up? How do I have it set up? Okay, so I I cannot even begin to explain the nightmare right now, but okay. So so I have fair. That is a I mean, I'm getting one of Mason's UVs too, so that would make sense. So I just have a guitar amp, and I just plugged. So the guitar amp I have is one of those really cheap guitar amps. So they don't do anything with, like, the headphone output is just the same as the speaker. So it's just the 20 watts. So it's just, the headphone out is just 20 watts straight out of the headphone out. So I just have two wires wrapped around, like one, quarter-inch cable, and I just put it onto the Siren, just put the cable outside my window and onto the Siren, and it just works. It's only one speaker, and it's not even powering the speaker at even close to its full power, but it works. And I mean, it's loud. I can't stand in front of it. And I tried to do an impulse response today because I've had like 5 people ask me for an impulse response, and I had to stop in the middle of it because my hearing protection was not saving me. So yeah, this thing likes to play square waves very loud. I don't even think it's getting 20. I doubt it's getting it with how bad the connection is. Yes, it is still super loud. 80 watts is for the siren tone. 100 is what it does during voice. But if I was going to run it, I'd run it at 80 watts just to preserve the drivers, because they do not like playing anything but square waves, and they especially do not like bass. Or high end, which I learned today that I have a lot of high end in the EQ. Neighborhood, I mean, my neighbors aren't too bothered by it. This isn't the first time I've brought, like, a big PA speaker outside and blasted music. I used to do it, like, all the time a year or two ago, and never got any negative complaints. The only thing I ever got told about it was, can you play Roundabout again? Because I used to play a bunch of 70s music all the time. Yeah. Where do you get the power for it? Just the wall. The amount of decibels? No, I didn't say it, but I can say the amount of decibels. At its current power, God if I know, probably 90 to 95 at like 10 feet or something, but Whelan's ratings for it, which are super accurate. 124 dB at 100 feet playing a siren tone, and 120 dB at 100 feet on a voice message, which also includes music in this scenario. The manual also states that the loudest frequency for siren tones is 700 hertz. Which is weird because a lot of the pre-864s, I have the manual, a lot of the pre-864s, on alert, they settled around like 560 to 600 hertz, so, but like on Whale and Attack is when they go up to 700. I don't know why they did that on the pre-864. Or, well, the model this one would have came with is a D816, but it's all lumped under the same category. How directional is it? Very. I can stand behind it and nothing is happening. I could, like, it's just, I mostly only hear the echoes, but from, like, because it's facing right at my house, so I only hear the echoes off the wall. But, like, if it's standing in front of it, oh my god, it is blasting me to hell and back. It's just mostly bass. Yes, I know. I definitely am going to play Red Sun in the Sky at some point. That is, I've already thought of doing that multiple times. modulator. Oh my god. GVAX. What about the USSR anthem? Also plan on doing that. I don't. The thing is, how I do it, it's like every 2 days I play a chunk of audios and then I go silent for another 2 days and then I just schedule them on YouTube. So I don't like. I pile up all the suggestions, go through the list, test which ones play properly over the Siren, and then record those. What's inside the shed? It's a lawnmower. That's it. It's just a lawnmower. That's all that's inside the shed. And there's like a few shovels in there. That's about it. Nothing interesting's in the shed. How bass heavy songs, they perform well, but not like bassy. It's just it likes playing the waveform, because a lot of those bass heavy songs, they tend to use like square waves or like synthesized bass. So they play very well. Like most synthesized songs play well over this. I don't know why. It tends to work very well like that. How do I buy a tornado siren? Pure luck. It's pure luck at this point. I literally, I was talking to my friend Mason. He like installs and does maintenance on sirens, and I just randomly get sent a link from him that says, "You want a 3000?" And I look, and it's an eBay listing for a 3000, and I'm like, "What? Okay, well I'll buy this." And so I bought it. Turns out the person didn't even know the eBay listing was still up. She thought no one was going to buy it. So I had to contact her on Facebook because it was originally listed on Facebook Marketplace. Contacted her, arranged pickup, got there. Oh my god, I needed her to help me even get it into the U-Haul because Jesus Christ, according to the manual, with all 16 drivers in it and the rotator on, it is 310 pounds. That thing is heavy. I slammed my finger while loading it. It is still bent weirdly. You can find a lot of sirens on eBay, but almost none of them are speaker related. Almost all of them are the motor powered ones, which are good luck running them at home, just to say the least. Yeah, that hurt. Actually, let me do it, because the manual lists that the drivers are 8 pounds. How much? 128 pounds worth of speakers on that thing. Oh, yeah, I usually do a 4:3 aspect ratio, but to keep it... Yeah, I know who that is. That is ECS Sirens. They overprice everything, because it's meant to go to actual towns, not to enthusiasts. Also, those are not speaker-related ones. Those are the impeller ones that have a motor, and you need like 3-phase power to run those things, and I don't think anybody in this chat has 3-phase power. $5K subs for a lawnmower review, please. Okay, fine. That's the weirdest thing ever. If anyone's curious, actually, I can... Yeah, so I tracked down where this exact unit came from. This one came off of 13th Street by the St. Lucie Elementary School, apparently. We matched the, because there was a lot of 3000s installed in St. Lucie. Actually, the entire system was 3000s, but before they got replaced. But 3000s had a lot of variations on them. They had different generations of rotators, and we also know what year this exact one got replaced. It was 2013. So we tracked down the second gen 3000 replaced 2013, and there was 2 of them. And then we checked out the fiberglass deterioration on the sides and got this one. So this is Unit 15 out of the St. Lucie system. Of 91 of these. And oh my god, they replaced them with 4004s. I can hear them 3 miles away. I will pay any amount of money for an ACA alerter. Good luck running an ACA alerter. Oh my god. Those are always 3-phase. Like the T112 is a DC siren, I believe. Which, I mean, it's still hard to run, but it's easier if you get like a rectifier. I think that's still easier to run than any alerter would be. I just hook it up to my phone and run it through the amp, and it just plays the music. That's how I do it. Fair. Electromechanical sirens are easier to work on. Yeah, but you can't play music over them. I would have much rather... I much prefer having an electronic one than an electromechanical one, just because it's... One, I don't piss my neighbors off. Oh, God, yeah, I love EOWS 612s. As jank of a design as they are, oh my god. How old is this? 44 years old. It was installed in 1981. Big amp win. Whenever I can buy one. I mean, I was discussing with Mason buying some of his surplus. I think they were Federal Signal. No, it was Wheelan 400 watt amps. I was discussing buying some from Mason. Not much. We've just been talking about mostly specs and how I run the thing. What songs have I played? I know I've... songs. I know I've played... Oh my god. I can't even remember. I've played so many songs over the thing. Like, half of them haven't even been uploaded. 4K for an electronic? Are you kidding me? That is insane. I bought this thing for like $450, and that was overpriced. How and why did you get interested in sirens? I don't know. I lived in St. Lucie for the longest time. I constantly heard them all the time, so I started to just get curious on what the heck was making the sound. I started to look them up, learned all I could about them, and then, like, yeah. Would you play? Yes. We're going to do the Levon Polka by Hatsune Miku. Do I have scheduled to upload? Oh my god. Actually, let me check. I don't know what's not been uploaded at this point. I might have to go back to recording. What age did you find interest, Superluck? Around 6 or 7. Try Polska. Well, I have to listen to what that is. I've not heard of that one yet. Oh, that song! Okay, no. Are there any other interesting doohickeys in my collection? Okay, so, yes, I've sold some of them. I had a industrial siren from the 1940s that was sitting around. I sold that recently. I don't even remember who I sold it to. I just sold it on eBay. I have a 1940s radio sitting around. I have like 5 VCRs, 2 CRTs. I have a typewriter sitting next to me right now. What else do I even have? I mean, I have a lot of things sitting around in here. Too many camcorders. I also have a collection of cassette tapes behind me. No commentary? No, I'm here. How did I power it? Again, a 20-watt guitar amp and then just headphone out the guitar amp through my window to the speaker. Does it spin? Yes. Right now? No. As of right now, I'm going to have to do a ton on the rotator. Because the rotator, after we opened it up, 1, it made me sick, so I have no idea what chemicals I inhaled. But 2... 2, what was I gonna say? 2, the main gear and the worm gear that connects to the motor in the rotator is fused together from rust right now, and it's gonna need a lot of cleaning up and de-rusting before I get it rotational. Once I do, I'll record it rotating, but as of right now, no, it doesn't rotate. I can't even... I've seen people, usually, like Egress's 3000, which is a 1984 unit, he can push it around by hand and it will rotate. Mine is, I've hit it with a hammer and it will not rotate. So, yeah, that thing is not going anywhere. Can you, okay, yes, I can play that. That's already also something on the list. There is like a 50-song list at this point. Ignoring the song requests, because those are like 9-song lists themselves. Actually, this 3 is a 10-song list. Guitar Hero. Castle Crashers. Oh my god, I have not played that in so long. Let me listen to that real quick. If you had to delete one color from the visible spectrum, red. I don't like red. I don't like red. Show tunes? Okay, yeah, I'll definitely play Winter Bliss. Show tunes? Benny Hill, that's about it. What siren would I vandalize the most? None, because I don't commit felonies. Any LRAD siren, because why did California go with those? Fully power the speaker when? Whenever I can get an amplifier powerful enough to power that. Oh yeah, this thing amplifies all of the voices. Oh my god. I don't like LRADs either. Oh my god. I don't know why California went with them. They barely work. Oh yeah, they definitely take the L. Russian anthem again, like the Russian Federation anthem or the USSR anthem. Yes, some of those drivers on there are from 1981. Some of them weren't replaced. The one I use in the videos is from 1981. I'm surprised that thing has lasted through the years without a driver cover. Any noise complaints? No, not at all. You should play the theme to House MD. Maybe, maybe. Play the purge warning at night. That is how I get the cops called on me, so no. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that song up again. Oh, well, good to know. The second result is Geometry Dash. What do my neighbors think? I mean, they don't. I don't think they care. I haven't gotten a noise complaint. Mounting plans, short, either a short little pole or just a little platform so it doesn't fall over, because this thing is super back heavy. How do you feel about my channel, or your channel blowing up? Very overwhelmed. This was like an inside joke channel where I uploaded random videos like the Done by an Idiot Nirvana album things. Not the I uploaded one video of me playing the Weezer riff over the Siren, or it's the lick, but riff is better for the algorithm. And it just blew up, and I'm like, okay. And then I just upload a video of Bad Apple, and then that blows up even more. Would you get a control board and hook up to the Siren itself? I already plan on doing so. I'm gonna get an Ultra Voice controller, and then hopefully I can program it to act like a D816. Do you do lives often? No. I used to do them a ton for like Roblox and all that, but I don't do them much at this point. What is my favorite Pokemon? Thievul. How did you obtain the Siren? Oh, just I got sent the eBay link, and then I bought it, and then had to contact them on Facebook Marketplace because they didn't even know the eBay was still active. Do they use these in stadiums? No, I don't think so. I don't think any stadiums bought these. They would have just bought a bunch of separate PA, like tiny PA horns, like 20 watt, 30 watt PA horns. Are you planning on fully? Yes. The first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take the screen and sandblast it to get off all the paint. And then we're going to paint it, we're going to Bondo up some of the fiberglass chips and where it's cracking. We're going to paint it. Mr. Cool is, the AOL guy is going to pick up a driver cover from Mr. Cool from the St. Louis system. And then, we're going to paint that, and that should be mostly it. The rotator is its own nightmare because the rotator is all rusted up right now. What type of drivers? Mine came with Atlas Sound SD370 100 watt drivers. Well, purpose was this for? It was used to tell you to go inside your home because a nuclear disaster had occurred at the power plant and you needed to go inside, close your windows, turn off your AC, and like just isolate there until they come to pick you up and take you away. In the scenario of a nuclear power plant disaster. Like a Siren sound archive, I have already tons of those. I've already done that. I've actually played the 3000 man song many times. Have the police ever come to your house for the noise? No. My neighbors are very chill people. Do you know about the history of the specific one? I know virtually everything. I know it was installed in 1981. I know it had a controller upgrade in 1986. And I know it got removed in 2013. Do you have any electromechanical sirens? I sold the one I had. It was a small industrial siren from the 1940s by Federal Electric. Why do the drivers only accept square waves? They will accept other stuff, but it's not healthy, and they don't amplify it as well. I have played music at the same volume and then gone and played something with like a square wave, like the impulse response, and it's like 10 times louder. It is crazy. What power plant was it used for? The St. Lucie nuclear power plant on Hutchinson Island. What? How do you connect the siren to whatever audio device you have? A guitar amp. The guitar amp just gets signal from my phone. How do you... Okay, no, I already read that. How come square waves are are only healthy for the drivers? Honestly, I don't know. I think it's a compression driver thing. I don't know enough to actually say that. I don't know a lot. Are the drivers like amplifiers? No, the drivers are a special type of speaker. How far does the sound travel? Right now, probably like only 100, 200 feet before it goes quiet. But I know for a fact if I had this thing in a pole and running at full power, 2 miles, probably a mile or two. How heavy is the siren driver's rotator? The manual lists it as 310 pounds. I want to see what's inside of a driver. Well, you're in luck. Give me a second. I'm going to go into the other room, and I'm going to pull out a SD210R, which is a modern replacement. Yeah, yes, I could. I could also get the cops called on me if I did that. Here, give me a second. Let me just set up my camera so I can real quick show you What's inside of a speaker driver? Okay. Hi. Hey, I'm right here. Here. Okay. So, this is an actual speaker driver. So, this is just the permanent electromagnet. This is the actual diaphragm, and this fits in here. And it's called a compression driver because it literally compresses the air through these slots, and then it goes out to the front here. Fits in there like that, very snugly. Does the rotator work? Not right now. I hopefully can get it working. I think we need to do a motor replacement because I doubt that thing works after basically sitting underwater for 10 years. So basically, what the thing was, after this thing got removed, it sat on its side, and they have a hole on the bottom for speaker wires to go into. And what happened was rainwater was getting into those holes, and they have really good weather seals. So, it just pooled water in it, so it was just filled with water for like 10 years. When we got it, I would move it around, and it would just keep pouring out water from every single hole on the thing. Do these drivers use regular speaker wires? Yeah, you can power them off regular speaker wires. Is that why it sounds like that? No, actually the driver in question I'm using is actually in perfect condition. I just realized my camera was completely blown out by the How loud is it with the amp at max and all drivers installed? That would be 120 dB at 100 feet and 124 dB on a Siren tone at 100 feet. What sort of amp would be needed to power that thing all the way? An amp that can give 1600 watts, 11 ohms. Is the rating for the speakers, so, and that's the rating of the amps that actually wheel and sell, so. Can you have it? I would love to see someone try and steal this thing. It is heavy. Oh my god. Would I get all the girls if I pulled up to the party with this and connected the audio to the speakers? I think you'd have to teach them all Braille. Has anyone pulled up to you and complained yet? No? I should do more lives? Well, I mean, I probably will at this point. Add a rotary sub? Maybe. I don't think I want to add a rotary sub. I would rather just get a different compression or different driver type and put it in there. Yes, I do remember when I did Scarlet Fire, and yes, Track Tribe, Walk in the Park is coming. Do not worry. I have the actual raw recording from the controller that Siren Head uses. What would happen if you were able to truck mount it? It'd be a truck mounted speaker, I guess. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Compression drivers are strange, but they're stupidly efficient. A small trailer, cabinet with amps, 2 deep cycle. Yeah, that's pretty much. I'm gonna have to design a cabinet, and I'm also having to work on making a circuit to, because these cannot spin 360 degrees because it will snap the wires that go directly into it. So it has to oscillate back and forth. How loud are you playing the music for your videos? Like, I mean, probably 90 to 95 dB at 10 feet. I don't do it very loud. Do you wear... No, I don't wear hearing protection because I'm usually sitting inside and I don't have direct line of sight with it, so... What if you use a slip ring? I do not want to modify this thing that much. I mean, don't worry. I've already figured out. I've read through the manual, and I know how to make an oscillator board that would function with this just fine. I'm very glad I got this one, because guess what? This isn't a post-87 unit. This is one of those early ones that have optical sensors. So I have to power the lights inside it on its own. Do the original amps? Not really. I don't think you can really buy the original amps of a D816. I think the only time I've seen a D816 amp is on a D816 controller. I would love to get a digital ESC864, but like, I don't know if I want to get one at this point. The AOL guy is actually getting a D816 soon, so I'm gonna hope I can ask him to let me borrow it and test it. What makes Whelen Engineering Sirens different to the other ones? Their speakers? That was the kind of the groundbreaking thing about Whelen back in the 80s. Every other siren design was an impeller that was just chopping air to make sound. But Whelen managed to make speakers as loud as a supercharged one. So what kind of amps do you use for this thing? It's just the guitar amp, the 20 amp guitar or 20 watt guitar amp. It works. I accept it. It's already loud enough. I don't need to make it louder. It already does use DTMF tones. That's Whelan's activation system is a 10-digit DTMF. Do all the speakers work? Out of the 15 this one came with, which is meant to have 16, but I only got 15. 8 of them work. I had to get replacements, but luckily they're not as expensive as modern Whelen amps or Whelen drivers. Oh my god, if you've seen like their 400 watt superpower amps are like, or drivers are like $200-300 per driver. The whole horn is just fiberglass? Yeah, it's just entirely fiberglass. The only metal parts on it are just the driver and the rotator. I don't think this thing could shatter any wine glasses. I don't know if it can. I don't know if the drivers can play a frequency that high. Would you ever use FSK for activation? I don't. If I got D816, it wouldn't even recognize that. It only recognizes 8-digit Whelen DTMF, and I'd have to program it. Which, luckily, I have a manual, so I know how to program it. Does it make my hands itchy? Every single part of that siren makes my hands itchy. I'm itchy right now because I picked up a driver. Be able to shatter most. Well, if you throw it at something, it'll shatter it. It can't shatter it by a sound. Yeah, it's 7 feet tall according to the manual. Hello, Holden. Of course, the first thing you say is skibbity. I can fit inside it. Actually, here, wait, no, I'll pull up a photo real quick of me inside of it. I almost played the Model 2 video again. Here, wait, I gotta scale this thing so it's properly sized. Wait. Okay, here, this is the photo. I fit perfectly inside of that thing. You know what? Fine, I'll play the Model 2 video again. Well, does it want to show up? Oh. Have I done Freebird on it yet? Actually, out of everything I've done, Freebird is not one of those things. Bad Apple next. Bad Apple was already played on it. Why are you? What? When will Song Suggestions 3 come out? Monday or Tuesday? Oh my god, I've never seen that driver type. Here, in a second, I'm going to pull up photos of GVAX's modulator. This is what Florida does to things. Actually, no, that's not. Is that his modulator? No, your modulator came from a different system, right? Okay, well, here's this modulator. Here's parts of it, at least. This is from fucking Indian River Shores. Oh, it just played the Model 2 video again. FL. Oh, so it's yours, yeah. Indian Shores, Florida. This was on a beach for 30 years, and these drivers are not the best looking, to say the least. Here, let me pull up. Here's what the thing looks like. Can I show it? Thank you. Look, okay, I'm doing this with OBS. This is not a very high-tech stream. Oh, wow. Federal Signal makes their own 100-watt amps? Or drivers? I didn't even know that. $1992. That makes sense. I think that's around the era Federal Signal sort of with the. That's why I was like, I've seen modern Federal Signal drivers, and they're way flatter looking than that. I was like, this thing is like a whole rounded part on the back, and I was like, huh? Here, let me pull something up. I have a photo of the street view of this thing when it was still up. Yes, I see that. We're both in the Reed Captain server. controls mounted so high, so people couldn't mess with them. And honestly, I don't know why. It's just how the Siren was set up. That's how the entirety of St. Lucie and Turkey Point both had their siren systems. Nowadays, they have their ESC 2030 control boxes like low to the ground, that height. You can touch them all you want. Oh, Turkey Point. Do not get me started on Turkey Point. They couldn't even use a Wheeling encoder. They started using a Federal Signal SS2000. Yes, they have Windows 95, but their encoder is an SS2000. But during live PA, their audio input to the audio input to the SS2000 is from a Windows 95 PC. Custom electronic siren? Yes, I do remember that. I was going to make a custom electronic siren. I don't need to though. Oh my god, that is just... Oh my god, just... Turkey Point is horrible at running their siren system. Turkey Point also put two 4004s within like 100 feet of each other. More like 50. How did I get the 3000? I got set an eBay listing. That's about it. Here, I'm gonna take this photo off of the screen. How much did it cost? $450 bucks. 483 with tax. eBay, yes, eBay. I got it on eBay. Actually, I mean, it was slightly overpriced, but I mean, considering I've in the server I'm in, the Siren Marketplace is like 400, like 200, 300 bucks for like Banshees. So it's like. Oh, wow. You actually... Oh, so you guys must have wheeling systems, because those are wheeling tones. For the Banshees, JCB right now is selling some Banshees in Nebraska for 400 bucks, along with many other things. There's a Screamer S7.5, not price listed though. Do I have Discord? Yes, it is listed in my About Me. Can I steal the Siren? 310 pounds. 310 pounds. And good news about the Banshees for anyone who wants to buy them. They are single phase Banshees. Oh, I don't think it's Frankie. I don't believe it's Frankie. I don't know why No, Frankie wouldn't be selling. 1981 AC8 Banshee B10 one phase 240 volt AC with Baldur's centrifugal switch motor. Yes, my favorite is Barks root beer. Actually, no, what is it? Schweppes, I think? I've had that. They don't sell it in Florida, but I've had it when I went up to Pittsburgh, and I love it. It's my favorite. It's the ones that come in the glass bottles. Got a link for the Banshees? It's in a Discord server. I don't have a link for it. I can link the Discord server, though. Actually, are they sold? Nope. It's still up for grabs. I've seen Frankie. I was going back through my Siren Con videos, and it I was looking back at the video of Dan testing his 3000 rotator, and yeah, just sound, no boop boop, and I was like, oh, that guy again. Also, speaking of Siren Con, hopefully I could get this thing. Doesn't SirenCon need? No, I think actually. Well, yes, they do need a bigger generator because when they tried to run the P50, they had to like step it up because it did not. It is a 50 horsepower motor was too much, especially at 480 volts. Oh boy. Oh god, I forgot consolidation existed. A Darude Sandstorm? Yeah. Hell yeah. Already planned on doing that one. Anytime the server is active, it is not for a good reason. Yeah, I mean, Aaron is right. The server was shut down at one point because of the amount of drama that happened in some time. Discord? I mean, it's in my About Me on YouTube. It's just Buddy talking about me on his live stream. I'm quoting what you said, okay? That's all I did. I'm not saying it's wrong. What you're saying is absolutely right. Yes, I am talking about you on the live stream. Oh my god, what the hell? I sent the invite link for one guy and like 1,000 people joined. Why are there suddenly at least not? We just got fucking Hiroshima, bro. Siren enthusiast is over. Bro, this was not the intended result. I sent it for one guy who wanted a banshee. He wanted the banshee in marketplace. Yes, I did just do that. I did not expect that. Yes, that's sir. Oh my god, how long has the stream been going on for? Oh my god, it's been going on for an hour! Oh boy, I was quoting someone. Also, I don't think Hiroshima or Nagasaki had any form of sirens. Anything? One, you're gonna need to be able to transport it, but two, you need to contact. You need when you're doing the forum, you need to contact them and talk about it. Not yet, but I can make a forum at some point. That makes sense. I know Japanese sirens sound really weird. I think a lot. Actually, no, that was Germans that had the supercharged ones. Which ones am I thinking of right now? About a 0.8 second delay. What? How do I have a 0.8 second delay? I don't have anything turned on. Oh, and of course Cypex immediately sends me catalog items. Okay, I think I've stopped it. I was listening to my own audio through the stream to make sure everything was working right. Psychoacoustics. Have you ever got a noise complaint? Nope. None. How much did it cost to buy this? $450. Aaron is about to kill me for sending that invite link in chat. 100. Did I say 150? I meant 450. If you break the horn, could a boat repair shop? Huh. How big is an 1800 watt amp? I don't know. I've actually never seen an 1800 watt amp. I mean, I know how big the amps on the Whelans are. I mean, it would have costed thousands back in the day, but that was like 1981. Yes, I see that the Discord server got an unusual activity alert. When I sent the invite link, I expected like one guy. Do I have pets? Yes, I have a cat, 2 dogs, a rabbit, and a bird. The bird is what you hear screaming in half the videos. Who is Soviet Kisser :3? Discord user, yeah. Bro. Oh my god. Route the bird through the siren. Who? Route the bird through the siren. What does it? No, they. Okay, that's not even that's a strange question. How loud is the speaker in person? Like 90-95 dB at its current power at like 10 feet. It's only loud in front of it, but I mean, it's enough to hurt my ears if I stand in front of it. The Discord is chaotic. Yes. Yes, it is. Alex and I go tism for tism. Oh, now they're sending long line photos. Somebody sent a photo of the Thunderbolt train horn. I kind of forgot those existed. My Discord username used to be MiG15. Was I sent a friend request? No, nada. It doesn't. I don't even think they care that each other exists. I've literally not seen a single problem between the two. In the random scenario, because we keep the bird, how loud can it go at full power? During a voice message or music, 120 dB at 100 feet. During a siren tone, 124 dB at 100 feet. Any tips? There's a wiki. I will send you the wiki. I should have sent that instead. There is a wiki. The wiki is your friend. The wiki has a lot of... It's not the most accurate, but it's way more accurate than a lot of things. That is the wiki. That includes... He's speaking... Hi, yeah, I know you're the moderator for the wiki. You're the one who added the info about the SD370s and SD600 differences on the 3000s. Yes, I linked the specific wiki. So you sound less schizo. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Will it be louder without the grate? I don't think so. It should be about as loud. The only thing the grate will sometimes do is that if it's loud enough, it'll start vibrating with the music, and it'll create like a metallic ringing. Have you tried giving your siren a friend? I don't know what I would give it as a friend. Do you get copyright claims? Nothing bad. It's just that, hey, you can't monetize the video, and I'm not planning on monetizing the video. The back of the speaker looks terrifying. It's like a living being trying to melt into a wall. What does that mean? What does that mean? How many videos have been striked? Every single one, pretty much. Except, like, no, actually, no, all of them have been striked or claimed. How often? Pretty much every single video. I've not had a single video that hasn't been claimed. Whole new meaning to deafening silence. Buy a Vortex or a 4004. If I was gonna get anything, I would get a Vortex because, oscillators on that a little easier to make. I gotta play something for the live. Okay, I can open my window and do it, but like I don't think you're gonna hear much. Actually, okay, wait. If I set my dB to here, I can't go to 40. Actually, what is my maximum dB? Okay, so I can only go to 26 dB. Okay, here. You know what? Okay, I'm going to open up my window, and I will play the siren. Oh, good to know. That's a bad sign. Okay, here, give me a second. I gotta go into the other room. Because I don't have the controls for the siren in my room. And I have to find my phone because where did my phone go? I don't know if that's audible or not. Is that audible? Can you guys hear it? Okay. Okay, I'm shutting the window and turning it off. Okay. Not right now. I don't want to try and play anything else on stream just because. What year is this? What year is this siren? 1981. I love Google turtle emoji. Okay. Deep Fried Thomas wouldn't have been much louder. I just realized I hit my guitar when I was going out. You sent a video? I just realized I hit my guitar when I was going out. How do I operate this beast? I use a guitar amp and my phone, and it works somehow. Autist attract. Yes, I'm scared. I've gotten pinged 3 times from Siren Enthusiast. How's it going? Oh, it's going good. You have Discord? Yes. Oh my god. That is a strange question. Do not... The answer is no, but that's a strange question. Can you play Eruption by Van Halen? I think I've heard that one. I know I've heard a lot of Van Halen music, but I'd make sure that's the one I'm thinking of. What are those cones behind the speaker box? That's where sound goes through. Is the Siren single? Yes. Date the Siren all you want. Better, the less sound overlapping, the less, like, complicated it is, the better it likes playing it. I want to do Siren impressions. These are strange questions, user last name. Super, what did you do? I don't know what I did, Iowan. I don't know what I did. I sent an invite. Did you unrust the rotor? No, I have not unrusted it, sadly. Is the Siren gay? Yes. No, it's bisexual, actually. What's wrong with you, user? What do you think about homophones? Isn't that like a language thing? Yeah, they're cool. I mean, it annoys me to speak with those kind of things. Phone him, you got it. There is people doing swastika emojis, excuse me? Well, how good is the Siren's condition right now? So the drivers, only 8 of the 15 I got work, but that's more than enough for what I do. I need to Bondo up the fiberglass because it has a ton of cracks in it. But other than that, it mostly fine. Everything else is like decent. I mean, the only parts that are super messed up that's gonna take some time to fix are the so there is a metal piece. There's a piece of metal in the back of each of those throats that is where you screw in the driver, and that came out on 4 of them. So we're gonna have to like take some fiberglass resin and put that back in. But other than that, it's mostly fine. We just exclude the rotator because the rotator is its own nightmare. That could work. I bet. I mean, I wouldn't doubt they'd be able to fix that. This thing would go hard at an underground rave. Yes, it would. Very quiet. I'm sorry. I'm like, have you tried sitting on top of the Siren before? No. I don't want to crack it because the fiberglass is already deteriorating. Imagine if the Siren got low taper fade. Sorry if someone asked this already. How do your neighbors feel about this? Again, they have not said anything. I don't think they care very much. It's like, I mean, it's Florida, okay? Hearing music getting blasted from somewhere in your neighborhood is like just a usual day. Are you talking about like Chris Bowden? Have you played Funky Town on it? Yes, I can pull up that video right now, actually. I have played Funky Town on this thing. I just never uploaded it. Okay, I would love it if I could pull up a video right now, but my file explorer was like, no, I'm not going to load. Never going to give you up. Okay, that's not it. Funky, there it is. Yes, I actually have a video of it on my channel. I did play. I don't use... Yes, Iron, I know. I like your music. I literally already have said I like your music. Who's messaging me? Who is messaging me? Comment notification sound to prank the whole neighborhood. The glare. Solid. Why is every one of my friends in this chat right now? Nick, I will break your back again at SirenCon 2025. Do not tempt me. No, I have an EQ set up to remove the bass from the audio. I take out anything below like 400 hertz, and then I take away anything above like 1600 or 1000. No, not 1600. Like 1600 to 8000 hertz. I start fading it off there. Because these drivers do not like anything but mids. I do add a slight bump in editing for the bass, but it's not much. It's just to counteract the fact that my camera has a high pass. When did this hobby start and why? So it was like when I was like 7. Because I live in St. Lucie, so the sirens around here constantly go off. Constantly. Like, okay, not constantly, every 4 months, but still. I would hear them a ton. I would hear them in school because they go through those thick walls still. So I started to... At first, I was terrified of them. Did not like the sound of them. And then I started to be interested in what was actually making the sound. And I started looking it up with the unrestricted internet access I had as a child. What are you looking at right now? You're looking at the siren. Not fair. Programming is cool. Yes, unrestricted internet access is amazing. It's amazing. It's just amazing. I totally did not discover things I was not supposed to. To the B9? I sold it to someone. Yeah, I sold it. Actually, I don't even know what his name was. Play the... Here, wait, no, I sold it. Who did I sell it to? Why did I sell it? When? I don't know why it still listed as for sale. It was, I sold it to Cool Sirens 1000T. We need RMR. 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 No, I will not be playing Ram Ranch over the Siren. Have you ever played Not Like Us through the Siren? Nope. but I have thought about it. But I also have a bunch of old white neighbors, and I don't know if they will like the N-word. That's the reason I've not played the Big Bill Hell advertisement through it. Because I do not... They might not give two shits about the sound, but I think they will kill me if they hear cursing. How could I disrespect these people? Important suggestion. What is it? King of the Hill theme. Yes! Pally Hall on the Sirens. Don't worry, Banana Man is already scheduled. How much? I got it for 450. I would say it's probably like worth 400. I know my friend Egress got his for cheaper, but that's because the county was like, did not think it was worth, was selling it for its price in scrap. Skibbity Biden. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill you, Solid. I'm gonna kill you. Nuclear Mission Jam. Yes, it is scheduled for... You can't super chat. Bro, I am not setting up anything where you can pay me. I do not want anyone paying me for this. No. What are you even suggesting? Yes, I know you know where I live. It's almost as if I know where you live also. Half-Life 1 soundtrack. That is actually a good idea. Well, I did play that one Black Mesa song. But that's not Half-Life 1. That's a remake of Half-Life 1. Klaxon beat? Klaxon beat. What is Klaxon beat? What is Klaxon beat? I gotta look this up. Oh, it's from Half-Life. Oh, it's that song. Okay, that's what that song is called. Yeah, okay, definitely playing that at some point then. I'll pay you $15 in person next Siren Con for you to play fucking Skibbity Biden. That's a hard offer. Plans? I have to get an amp first. First things first, I'm getting a UV. We're just saying that. I'm getting an Ultra Voice controller. It doesn't include amps, but it generates the tones. Then I'll get some amps. Then I will... What? And then I will, actually do the... Please play 3 big balls. 3 big balls. I've heard of 3 big guys. What is 3 big balls? Tube style. Tube style could work. I'm just scared of killing myself with that. Because I am not as versed in electronics as you may think I am. Can you play one of Gladys' songs? Yes, I've actually planned on playing Still Alive or Want You Gone. Yeah, I'm getting a UV for the Wheeland from Mason. He was selling me one for just the shipping price. Yes, all of UVs are customizable. I'm gonna try and program the UV to sound like one of the pre-864s. Oh boy. Time to check on how the Siren Enthusiast server is doing after I caused the raid on accident. I sent an invite link because one guy was asking about he was asking about the Banshee that was being sold at Marketplace and Siren Enthusiast, so I sent an invite link in chat. And I looked there, the guy joins, and then suddenly 20 other people join. Downside, yeah, that's a problem. I can't use amps like that because they have to turn on instantly. Because like on tones like Whoop, they shut it off for the like half a second pause, and then turn it back on. So you have to have the ability to turn on and off at a moment's notice with those types of amps. That's good. Okay, then I could have have it turn on for a few seconds to warm up, and then actually start doing the tone. That makes sense. I know like things like the fucking UV, right? They have like a 1 second delay of where they turn like the amps on to warm them up before they actually work. The suspiciously Floyd-shaped barber. Good to know. Siren Enthusiast, calm down. Bye. I wonder if you can make an amp using only... No, I doubt I can make an amp using only relays. That would be a nightmare. Well, okay. I don't know if... No, I don't think I mean, unless I use solid-state relays, I don't think there'd be any relays to switch fast enough for that. Because only... Not... This excluding any, like, music, because that wouldn't... That'd be, like, 1 bit... No, solid state, like solid state. Well, they're all solid state drive. Okay, solid. I'm going to kill you. Solid. I'm. Hard disk drive. Oh my god. Solid state drives use transistors. Yeah. Because actually the manual on the not ESC864, the D816, it actually mentions that they generate a sine wave, but they use like a 1-bit like output thing, so it just becomes a square wave. So yeah, I mean, could use really fast relays for a tone generator, but that's about it. If you end up playing... If someone can make a single song, or like, here's something that would be really useful. If I do dual tone, which is how it, see, the ESC864, which is the later controller, would play 2 tones at once, one over one speaker and one over another. If someone composes or arranges like a song like Bad Apple in a channel format where one channel is in the left ear and another channel is in the right, I will use two drivers and play it over it. Is Everybody Wants to Rule the World on your radar? Yes, it is already a very much planned song. Dual pokies will work. It would just have to be that you'd have one channel in one ear and another channel in another. But that could function. Can't you easily make it in Audacity in like 3 minutes? Yeah, I could, but I don't really have any reason to right now. I've already done 8-bit. I already did an 8-bit cover of Skibbity Toilet Song on my other channel. Do not. Iowan wants you to play. Yes, I saw he wants me to play Skibbity Biden on the 3000. My response is a hard no. Shepherd's Tone. I would go insane. And also, I tried to do an impulse response earlier today. Actually, you know what? I will pull up the video to that. My ear started to hurt. Because it, literally the moment it got to the pitch it would play at, it just started blasting my ears. Wheelin' R4 or Vortex? I mean, R4 is not a real model. It would be 4004. And Vortex is just a cheaper version. Yes, I have played that. Okay, well that smells like Teen Spirit over a 3000. That's not the video I wanted to pull up. I gotta get its address. Wait, okay. Okay, give me a second. I'm pulling up the video, don't worry. I tried playing an impulse response and it tried to kill me and my bones. What is it? Which one is it? 2622. Okay. Thank you for noticing that. Okay, yes, you can send me the stereo of songs into DMs. Okay, I'm dumb. Sonic music like Chemical Plant Zone would probably work very well. You were right. I turned off my mic in the settings, but I never updated it in OBS, so it just stayed on. Here, wait. Let me pull out another song from, like, the collection of videos I have. I did play that today. Here. I'll give you guys a little preview of a video I'm gonna upload soon. This is the raw audio without the EQ to fix the high pass. Because in the Thomas the Tank Engine song, they actually, I think they use like clanging metal for some of the percussion. Oh, well, I did not mean to... Okay, yep, I guess we're fading. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to end the stream in like 5 minutes because this has been 2 hours. I've answered pretty much, I think, most of the questions all of you had. If you guys want to ask any other questions in the like last 5 minutes, sure. I see. You like trains. Oh, solid. YM2608 is the best sound chip. Playing TF2 on it. I think I would get a noise complaint. Oh, I like a lot of the Yamaha stuff. Yamaha makes those music sirens that are over in Japan. I will have a lot of fun owning this thing. Woohoo. FM music might work. It's just the more complex it is, the one less loud it is, and the more muddied it gets. Like if someone sent a one channel thing, it would be very loud. Like a PC beeper speaker song, just one PC beeper, it would probably be very loud. But like you start getting like 16 channel FM, that's when it starts getting. You know what? Last 5 seconds. Wait, even. Is it connected? Wait. Oh, no, it's not. Do I have a notebook suggestions? No, I have a Discord group chat of suggestions with just myself. Play meme sounds on it. Maybe. That's a maybe. I don't want to get noise complaints. Music is less likely to get me noise complaints. Oh yeah, Mr. Penis music. Okay, maybe penis music. That could work. How the heck they haven't filed a complaint already? I don't do it very often. It's I spend like maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour every 2 days recording all the songs, and then I just don't do anything for the next 2 days. Add a foghorn for the bass. Okay, you know what? I'm going to end this here, folks. I am tired. Goodbye, folks. Have a good night.